I wasn't supposed to be like this. My people were born for the skies, swift, strong, unstoppable. But not me. Every time I tried to take off, I'd crash harder than before. They said I didn't belong up there. Maybe they were right.
Alrighty, I can do it for sure this time. Just blast off into the scene with vibrance, like Commander Eagle does. Prep your stance, get a running start, and jump.
Stand down, soldier.
I was just trying to fly.
Fly? Breeza, you're not ready to jump off a cliff, let alone take to the skies. The wind doesn't care about your dreams, kid. It'll tear you apart if you're not prepared. Is that what you want? To end up a broken heap at the bottom of the clouds?
I wanted to prove I could do it, like my parents did, like you do.
Your parents were damn good flyers. The best I ever had the honor of flying with. And they loved you more than anything. They'd kick my ass if I let you throw yourself into the sky without knowing what the hell you're doing.
But they're gone, and everyone says I'm just an orphan, that I'll never belong up there.
Listen to me, Breeza. You're not just anything. You've got more fight in you than half the eagles I've trained. But fight without focus? That's a one-way ticket to disaster. Look, kid. Your parents left you a legacy, a damn good one. But if you want to honor it, you don't jump blindly into the sky. You learn. You grow. You earn it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna show you what it feels like to be blessed by the power of the Windstone. Now spread those wings, Breeza.
Wait, what if we fall?
Heh, then you'd better hope I've still got the reflexes of a damn Sky Crest commander.
I remember that day like it was yesterday. The first time I felt the wind under my wings. Or rather, under his. I was so scared, clinging to him like the world would disappear if I let go.
Breeza, you've got to stop holding on so tight. I'm not going to let you fall.
I'm not scared of falling. I'm just not ready. What if I'm never ready?
Then we'll wait. But listen here, kid. The sky isn't going anywhere, and neither am I.
It's so much bigger up here than I thought. How do you not get lost?
You don't get lost if you know where you're going. And you don't have to go far all at once. Just one wing beat at a time. Yours'll catch up to you one day. But until then, I'll do the flying.
It's kind of pretty. I didn't think I'd like it up here.
That's because you're thinking about falling. Stop looking down, Breeza. The sky's where you belong. You just don't know it yet.
I didn't spread my wings that day. I wasn't ready, and Gaul never pushed me to be. He just held on, carried me, and showed me that the sky wasn't so scary after all.
When you're ready, Breeza, the wind will be waiting, and so will I.
You ever have one of those moments where you're like, this is it! This is the day I prove I'm not a total mess of feathers and nerves? Yeah, that was me at the Skycrest enlistment office. Except I wasn't proving anything. I was just trying not to trip over my own talons.
Okay, Breeza, just walk in. No big deal. It's only the most elite aerial force in the world. No pressure or anything. But what if I screw it up? What if they take one look at me and think, who let this fledgling in? Or worse, what if Gaul's in there? Oh, for the love of Talonbane feathers, what if he's watching? Ugh, screw it. Okay, Breeza Wind-croft. Just do like Gaul always says. Blast onto the scene with vibrance.
Oh yeah, Gaul's famous phrase. Blasting onto the scene with vibrance. He said it like it was some kind of motto. Me? I was just hoping I wouldn't blast onto the floor. First impressions are everything, right? So, naturally, my big debut involved me standing there like a startled fledgling, muttering something about storm-blasted star wings under my breath. Real professional.
Blasting onto the scene with vibrance. More like crashing into it with chaos. All right, just gotta write my name in the book and wait to be seen.
Attention Breeza Wind-croft. Your meeting with Commander E. Gaul has now been started. Attention Breeza Wind-croft. Your meeting with Commander E. Gall has now been started.
Oh, that's me. Better not keep that old bird waiting.
Now, Gol, he wasn't just the big boss. He was Gol, the guy who practically raised me after my parents. Well, that's a long story for another time. Point is, he was terrifying in that you're gonna do great or I'll make you clean the flight deck way. But he also believed in me. And honestly, that made it worse.
Finally decided to show up, did you?
Recruit Breeza Wind-croft, reporting as ordered.
And there it was. The most awkward sentence ever spoken in Skycrest Tower. If I could have melted into the floor, I probably would have.
At ease, Breeza. You look like you're about to molt. I've known you since you were a scrappy little chick, trying to leap off cliffs before you could even glide. I know what you're capable of, Breeza. So why are you standing here like I'm about to throw you out of the tower?
I guess I'm just excited. Nervous, both. You know, just the usual emotional soup.
Yep, I really said that. Emotional soup. But instead of laughing me out of the room, Gall just gave me that look. You know the one? Half amused, half for the love of chaos. Why did I agree to this?
You've made it through every trial we've thrown at you. I've watched you grow from a chick who didn't know when to quit into someone who, well, still doesn't know when to quit. But before I make this official, I have one question for you. And I want the truth, Breeza. Not what you think I want to hear. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to be here? Why the Skycrest Force?
Now, that's a loaded question if I've ever heard one. Why did I want to be there? To prove something, to honor my parents, because I didn't have anywhere else to go. There were a million answers. But in that moment, only one felt right.
Because I want to be better. Better than I was yesterday. Better than the scared chick you found all those years ago. And because I want to prove to myself and to you that I belong here.
That's the answer I wanted to hear. Welcome to the team, kid.
Thank you, Commander. I won't let you down.
You'd better not. Now get out of here before I start expecting miracles.
And that's how I did it. That's how I made it into the Skycrest Force. Breeza Wind-croft, the scared chick from Skycrest Isle, finally became part of something bigger. But this isn't just my story about getting in. Oh no! This is the story of how I became Tempo the Swift. Now, time to blast onto the scene with vibrance.